Welcome back to the Thrifty Food Plan channel, friends. I am so glad you are here. I am transitioning to shopping every 10 days instead of every week. And this is my most recent 10-day food haul. It's a big dollar amount for me. That said, I did buy some stockpile items that will last me beyond this 10-day period. This is my first sort of what I eat in a day video based off of this grocery haul and what I already had on hand. The very first thing I do after I put all the groceries away is I take some of them back out and I do a little meal prep to get me going for the week. So let's get to it. It is time for me to do a little meal prep just to get myself set up well for the first couple of days in this 10-day haul. I usually end up prepping about every 3 to 4 days, depending on how everything is pacing. So let me just give you an overview of what I'm going to prep. So first thing, I'm going to make some of my homemade lemon hummus. That is going to be delicious. I have gone ahead and put half of the 2-pound bag of pinto beans in a big old pot of water. I'm going to let that soak all day, and then I will put it in the slow cooker to cook overnight so that I have beans for my lunch tomorrow. This is a pretty big head of romaine, so I'm probably going to prep about a third of it right now. And I'll probably chop up 1 bell pepper and 2 to 3 of these carrots that are left over from last week. I have a whole nother pound in the fridge that I just bought. I'm also gonna chop up some of the green onion that I regrew when I bought it last time, the prior 10-day haul. And then a little trick of the trade I learned over the last 10 days is that if I put my oats and raisins into like a container with some water and just stick it in the fridge overnight, it makes the oats so much sweeter because you get basically raisin juice. So I'm gonna prep probably 2 of those because I might have a smoothie one day. But anyway, I'm gonna get my food prep going just to get me some lunch items, some snack items, and a little bit of super sweet oats ready to go. Good morning, Thrifty Food Plan channel friends. I have a meeting that I have to drive to downtown this morning, so I am going to prep a smoothie and take it with me. Really basic, couple pieces of frozen banana, probably 3/4 of a cup of fruit, half a cup, 3/4 a cup, a couple chunks of spinach, and then I will add a couple spoonfuls of flax, all going into 12 ounces of water. So gonna be pretty simple this morning. All right, just so you can see what it looks like in terms of proportion. There's my breakfast, yummy, yummy. All right, I was feeling a little hungry between breakfast and lunch today, so I had myself some hummus and carrot sticks for snack. Okay, friends, so when you meal prep, this is how easy it is to make lunch in the middle of the day. I've got my romaine, gonna add some red peppers, maybe a couple more because they're little bitty. I'm gonna get some of my green onion because you know that's my favorite. And then I've got part of my pinto beans that I put into the slow cooker. I'm gonna get like 3/4 cup of beans. Yep. Put my beans on my salad. Tiny bit of salt. I know some of y'all don't eat salt, but I'm just gonna put a little bit on there. And a little bit of pepper. And then I'm gonna top it with some of this vinegar condiment. I'm sure that means it has sugar in it. Just gonna top it with a little bit of that, and that is gonna be my lunch today. Yummy, yummy. So I am working on dinner, and in this pot is 1 cup of lentils, which I boiled for about 15, 17 minutes in 3.5 cups of water. And I'm going to use this to make my red sauce tonight. Yummy, yummy. All right, also for my red sauce, I've got 2 chopped carrots, and I had a quarter of an onion left in the fridge from the last 10-day haul before this one. Went ahead and chopped that up. I'm going to saute the carrots and onion in a little bit of water on the stove. And then I will add the Italian diced tomatoes with some extra seasoning. And I may put a little salt in, depending on how it tastes. But once the sauce is pretty saucy, I will add the lentils and then double check again how I need to flavor things. All right, I let my onions and carrots saute for a little bit. I have added the can of tomatoes. And again, I added in a little extra seasoning. And then I found this tomato paste in my fridge. I honestly forgot I had it. So I added maybe 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Obviously, you should use whatever spices you have on hand, like Italian seasoning would be just fine. You don't need 3 different things. And you don't need the tomato paste. So I'm gonna let my sauce simmer for a little bit, then I'm gonna add the lentils, and I am boiling some water to make the pasta. Macaroni noodles are finally gonna get eaten after being in the pantry since January 1st. Hello, all right, so I have got my lentil red sauce and the pasta ready to go. I need 4 dinners out of it, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have extra sauce. So I've got a little baggie here I can freeze extra sauce with. And let me just get this going because I have a community event to go to tonight and I gotta take one of these dinners with me. All right, so I'm gonna divide the pasta evenly. It's gonna be pretty big servings, it's looking like. So about a cup of pasta per serving. Start with 1 scoop of the lentils per serving. Maybe a half, because other than that, it's going to get to be too much volume for me. So this is a half cup, so about 3/4 cup of sauce. This one needs a little more. All right, and then just so I know, not too shabby. All right, and then I have a little bit of plant-based cheese left. So I'm gonna sprinkle some on top of each of the 4 servings of dinner. I've got a tiny bit left, so I'm just gonna use it, people. I'm just gonna use what I have. Then I'll have to get some more plant-based cheese next time. All right. So I have used my plant-based cheese, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 dinners, and then this is enough for 2 more dinners. So I'm gonna put this in the freezer and I can eat that at a later point. So I'm gonna pack up my dinner and go to my community meeting with a bottle of water. Yay, yummy, yummy. So let's talk about the cost of this pasta with lentil red sauce. I used half a bag of lentils, a quarter of an onion, 2 carrots, a can of tomatoes, and a half bag of macaroni noodles, which I already had in my pantry, but I've gone ahead and priced out here based on the current price at Walmart. So to make those huge 4 servings, and then I also have like a serving and a half, 2 servings of the red sauce in my freezer that I can use later, right? But basically, it was $2.39 to make that entire batch of pasta with lentil red sauce, which comes out to 60 cents a serving. And that's not counting the serving to 2 servings that I have in my freezer of just the lentil red sauce. So this is definitely a bargain meal. Definitely. So sometimes, Thrifty Food Plan Channel friends, I do like a little bit of a sweet treat at night, and tonight is one of those nights. So there is about a half a cup of soy milk in my little blender here. I'm gonna add 2 pieces of banana, like a cap full of imitation vanilla, and a couple pieces of chocolate, and I am making myself some nice cream. Sometimes amazes me what frozen bananas can make. Now, if you don't like bananas, then obviously nice cream is not going to be for you. I like mine kind of more of a soft serve consistency. But if you like yours harder, you can just take your nice cream, put it in the freezer, and let it harden up a little bit. But it is a delicious, cost-effective dessert that I can make with what I have on hand. Yummy, yummy. So over the next couple days, I'm going to continue to eat off all of the things you saw in this video. I will be also eating some mandarins for fruit and, for snack, but I've got that lemon hummus. I've also got some popcorn, air pop popcorn I can snack on. So this is what I'm going to be eating for the next couple of days. And when I have eaten through all of my macaroni with red lentil sauce dinners, I will prep, batch cook another dinner. So be on the lookout for that video in the coming days. Thank you so very much for visiting. Please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and give me all of your feedback down in the comments. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for visiting.